move on to Sleeper Spotlight.
Yeah.
Yeah! In this segment, we introduce a drummer that y'all are sleeping on. And we'll get some opinions, impressions, and constructive criticism, if any, from Adam on these drummers. First up, we got Jake Reed.
Jake Reed. I think I recognize
Jake Reed.
that name.
Yeah.
Jake Reed, video number 1. What you got, Jake? Those hi-hats, good God. Man, so many things in this video.
Yeah.
First of all, what a mustache on this man.
Dude.
That's a serious mustache. I couldn't grow one like that. That's powerful. The bass drum head is like an actual
It looks like an
cowhide.
actual cowhide.
That's a real cowhide.
Dude murdered a cow and
Yeah.
put it on his kick drum.
That's impressive for sure. These are also real vintage drums. You can see the wear on the rim of that bass drum. Like this thing is
Yeah.
200 years old or
It
something.
looks like the floor tom is like from a newer Gretsch kit.
Yeah, but no bottom head, no bottom rim.
Yeah. Yeah, but old kick drum.
That's a weird one.
30-inch kick drum.
That's a huge pancake kick drum. Yeah. The hi-hats, I mean, we got some pizza boxes over here. Those are crazy square hi-hats, and they don't touch. So there's like some sort of like
There's something in between
in
the
between
two.
them. Yeah. Very weird. And it's got some like pasta shell. I don't know, what do you call those? Jingle jangles on the top, whatever those are.
Some click.
Yeah.
What?
And this attachment on the bass drum, I don't know exactly what that is.
Some sort of muffler.
Maybe it's a muffler.
Yeah.
And then some sort of like frying pan deal that he's using on the top of the bass drum to get the
Yeah.
like clang sort of sound.
Yeah, to get a little melody to it.
Yeah, dude, there's a lot going on here. Interesting. Very interesting for sure. I feel like, and maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like this is got to be built for a specific purpose. Like, I wonder if Jake is in a specific band.
Well, so what's really interesting is he released an album pretty recently.
Okay.
And then he decided to release the whole album without drums.
Oh,
And
okay.
Tried to get other drummers and successfully did get other drummers to sort of collaborate and add their own style to all of his tracks in a hashtag he used called Replace Me. So hashtag Replace Me. He wanted other drummers
Interesting.
to replace him on his own album.
That's a good idea for an album. Yeah.
So then he would post the clips from the other drummers playing over his tracks with their drums. And
Yeah.
I thought that was very, very interesting. If you go through his Instagram, you can see all those clips.
Interesting.
But yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is an eclectic dude for sure.
Yeah.
All right, let's do next clip from Brother Jake Reed.
From Jake.
Swanging, boy. Whoop. Man, that was awesome. First of all, that kit sounds good, man. Dude, Gretsch, they do it well, that old jazz sound. Man, and I would be lying if I said I had ever once tuned my kit this way. I don't play drums that sound like this at all. I really don't even know, aside from just tuning them much higher, I really don't even know how to tune that way.
Yeah.
Like to make it really organic. Like, how's it supposed to sound? I don't know. Yeah, I just know that sounds killer. That sounds really, really good. What kind of Gretsch is it?
It's like their little bop kit.
Catalina Club? I'm throwing out small Gretsch kit names. I don't know.
Something there. Oh,
Sounds good.
Enhance. Oh, I can't zoom and enhance.
Enhance.
Oh, it says it on the side.
You're hard to read.
Oh no, it looks older. Oh, it's probably just covered in
Yeah.
something.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think there's any question that like if you're going for a vintage vintage high level
Gretsch
sound for jazz. Yeah, dude, Gretsch is absolutely the best. Mark Juliana comes to mind.
Yep.
So that kid is dialed. Also, that ride sounds good. Good.
Yeah, the clip was to highlight the ride, I know, from his Instagram.
Okay.
But
that sounded awesome, dude. He's clean swing too, man. There's a certain touch. It's weird. Like, technically, I could play everything that he played in here. It wasn't like particularly technical, but the feel, like, there's such a touch to those higher tempo jazz swing patterns that, like, I don't have that kind of feel when I get up to that speed. There's like a believability where it's just like, I don't know, it just doesn't sound like that, So that was really, really clean. Those eighth note triplets that he snuck in with the left hand, little independence tricks in there. That was sick, man. Sick. Really, really good playing. I just love that kit sound too. I thought that was just dialed in kit sound.
Yeah.
And
Real
judging from his whole audio setup, he's probably very into audio, right?
I mean, he composed his own album.
Yeah.
So
yeah, you can definitely tell. This sounds killer, man.
Yeah.
Dude, that was awesome stuff from Jake, man. That's a good one.
Yeah.
Go check him out on Insta and YouTube, I take it?
Yeah, let's get up to, got YouTube and Instagram.
Cool.
Get him up. He's at 9,300 followers. Let's get him up to 10K.
Get the man to 10K. Let's
700
go.
followers. For every view of this video, this clip, wherever you're watching or listening to the podcast, we can get him up to 10K. It's really easy.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I'm sure that there's 700 of you that can follow Jake.
Yeah, man.
All right. Cool. Next up, got a 17-year-old drummer.
Okay.
Only has about 200 followers on Instagram.
Okay.
But it's kind of surprising based on his drumming. Carlos Diaz.
Carlos Diaz.
Yeah.
First clip from Carlos.
Yeah, let's check him out.
EC2s. Love those heads. Whew. That Brazilian feel, man. Clean. Man, I was not anywhere near that patient at 17. Like, even a group like too slow, too bored. Like, I would not have been able to actually like perform all of those textures that dialed in, right, with all of those feel subtleties. I'm always so impressed when somebody that young is even interested in that kind of playing. I was interested in just like chaos when I was that age, man.
Hit things real loud, make noise.
Real loud, real fast. Yeah. Try to impress the girls standing around, right? That was like my depth of thought about what was cool to play on the drums. Man, so yeah, there's definitely a mature feel to that too. That I don't know what the note spacing technically is, but like a really authentic, like Brazilian feel to some of those left-hand accents that he was playing. And this stacker thing is interesting. I have never seen a stacker like pancaked in the kit that much. That's really interesting to do it that way.
Yeah, I think the caption on the video was just like, oh, it was a little close.
Yeah, it's very close. This thing is like hovering like a quarter inch above the snare and the floor tom. Interesting, man. Yeah, kit sounded good. The playing was awesome, really controlled, and that's all compounded by the fact that he's this young. It makes it even that much more impressive. It's crazy. That was awesome. All right, we got another one from Carlos.
Yeah, another little clip.
Okay. Clip 2. Man, the musical maturity is so crazy. Even in his technique, you can see like the way he's like, I don't know, that was a really mobile clip, right? A lot of mobility, moving around the kit all over the place. But even like his his wrist and elbow mannerisms, like some of the positions he puts himself in. Like, it just looks like someone that's been playing drums a lot longer than he's been alive, you know? So I would be curious when he started playing and if he had lessons from a really young age. It's getting weirder and weirder with these young kids. We talk about it a lot. It's just so strange, man, how good these guys are getting that young. Is he Israeli? I'm just judging from, like, the font on his shirt.
Well, his name's Diaz. So I wouldn't think.
You assume Hispanic or something, but I'm not sure.
I don't know what it says on his
Either
shirt.
way, whatever you are, Carlos, you shred, dude. You're absolutely sick, man. That was insanely clean. Very, I feel like a slight Weckl influence. Maybe I'm pulling it out of nowhere, but I feel like I see a little bit of that.
Sounds like it. I mean, I've been listening to a lot of Weckl lately, so, you know. It definitely influenced by, although, you know, you could pick any drummer. There's a lot of influences.
Of course, it could be anybody. I just feel like there's a touch of some, like, vintage ideas, just a touch, but it's also very modern, and Weckl has always been, like, a very, like, old school but modern kind of player. It was always in that weird category, so I see a little bit of that happening, but yeah, man, dude, sounded awesome. Just to be 17 and that good, it makes it that much crazier, man. Kids these days, you know?
Kids these days.
Thank you so much for watching this clip from the Orlando Drummer Podcast. If you're looking for more content like this, you are formally invited to come join me on OrlandoDrummer.com. It's an online education platform, very much in the style of Netflix, and there you'll find over 160 hours of content waiting for you, ranging from in-depth lesson packs to audio and video masterclasses and everything in between. I'd love to have you on board. We'll see you guys there.